you're pretty good as a GP, but you have all these other skills that I don't really want you having. So Penelope Fiddle, you're going to go into the GP's office. And Jake Slime, you're going to go into the GP's office. We're going to go to nurses, and we're going to say Charlotte Periwinkle, you are going to go into cardiology. And we need to make sure that you are only doing diagnosis-based jobs. So that is going to be those two. It's actually just going to be those 3 jobs right there. So that's fine. She can work in any diagnosis-based room. And we can actually say, go learn diagnostics. So start the training. There we go. So she's off to learn what she needs to learn. You are going to be working in the GP's office exclusively. And I guess, yeah, Penelope Fiddle's going to be doing the same. So there we go. So they can work in their various rooms over here. We do need some people for reception. So let's go to assistants and let's say you seem kind of decent. So you can work up at reception. And I don't know, you seem all right. So let's have you on reception as well. We're probably overpaying them a little bit for work in reception, but that's all right for the time being. We also need people to work on the gift shop and the newsagent, and I totally forgot we even had a cafe. Huh. Definitely want one of those at some point. Let's see. You've got customer service, you've got emotional intelligence, that seems alright. You can work on the gift shop. And let's say that is, again, all you're going to be doing. Then we'll hire you, Alf Milk, to work on the newsagent, which again is going to be all you do. There you go, bud. So they can work on those. I assume they're going to get very busy, because they have in my last couple of hospitals, so we shall see. We'll send you home. We got 250 research points. That's kind of nice. Speaking of which, I don't think we're researching anything right now. So let's go ahead and say general research, start the project. And it might be worth getting ourselves another researcher at some point kind of soon. As well as another staff training room. That might be what this sort of additional space over here ends up being. Maybe. We'll see. We'll absolutely see what that ends up being. But I am thinking that training could be a pretty good way to go. I'm also thinking that this might over here do us a few favors, having this all kind of far away. I'm also thinking that I'm tempted to get you. I really am, but I'm gonna clear all of you out. You've got, you know what, I'm gonna clear all of you out as well. And I reckon since we have another building going here, getting a couple of experienced janitors, probably not a bad idea. Probably not a bad idea at all. As well as possibly a nice big bin on the corner right here to stop people from littering like crazy. So there we go. We can have that in there. We are apparently losing a lot of money, but I can't help but wonder if that's maybe partially down to the fact that we did technically spend a lot last month in construction. Because I think if we look at overview, last month's expenses were really, really high, but 151,000 of that was staff wages. Good lord. 31,000 of that was technically other. So, you know, that's possibly okay. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We might have hurt ourselves a little bit here with the additional rooms. We might have hurt ourselves a little bit with the additional rooms. We'll see. We'll see what comes about. We'll see what happens. Apparently a nurse is wanted in that room there. We have Grey Anatomy Emergency. Let's accept that. Because I reckon we can do it. We have you with Turtle Head. What's the chances here? Hold on. 100% certainty. The staff skill is a little bit rough, though. We cured you! Fantastic! Also, can we train you yet? No. We absolutely want to do that sometime soon, though. There you go. I think... Wait, you've just been promoted. Oh, that timing, though. Alright, alright, alright. We don't have any training rooms available, though. That's a little annoying. We also have a little bit of money, so... What if we were to throw... I'm a little worried about throwing fluid analysis over here, given that it'll be the only one we have. But I think it could be really useful. I do think it could be really useful. So let's try it. It can be 3x3. So if we really need to, we can technically get another one. But we'll go ahead and throw the machine right there. We can throw a server in here for some reason. I guess fluid analysis contributes to research. I would assume that's what it does. Get a bit of hand sanitizer up in the wall. Get a nice large radiator just against that wall. Let's get a plant in the back corner. Get a cupboard by the door. And that'll do for fluid analysis. I don't think we need to go too crazy on it. And let's see, nurses. We have no one that I'm particularly interested in. We do have you for diagnosis, though, or diagnostics, technically. And you are ready for training as well. So what if we were to, say, hire you to work in the GP's office? We'll go to jobs and say that's all you're going to do. And is the training room available? It isn't yet, but what I could do is go to training. Too expensive, never mind. Never mind. Training is about to be done, though. It is very, very close to being done here. So there we go. What I want to go ahead and do at this point is grab you. Wow, you are an expert, actually. We'll grab you then, and we'll say train in general practice, and we'll have you do the training in that. We'll grab you and say go get trained in general practice as well. And then I kind of need to go through my doctors here and see who's working in a GP's office that doesn't have any general practice. That's kind of the tricky question here. So you've got general practice. You are not working in a GP's office. You are not a doctor. You are working in a GP's office without general practice, so you can go learn it as well. So there we go. We have 3 of them learning general practice. That seems like it'll be a good thing. It's also not costing us anything. It's just taking a few of our doctors to do this. So there are going to be a lot of GP's offices without doctors, but 2 of them are technically still working, so we can hope for the best. We can definitely hope for the best on that and see what comes of it. We also need to cure 3 more people with turtle head, and we're actually sorted in terms of being a 1-star hospital, which is great. That'll be beautiful to get that sorted. We've also cured 1 person of 6 with gray anatomy. I love this. I also realize this guy can't actually see what's going on over here. That's possibly a little bit awkward. There we go. You seem to have been cured. It actually didn't cure you. At least it didn't kill you, though. So that's nice. Let's have a look and see what did we do this year. Hey, we're looking a little bit better. Patient's Choice Award is not bad. That's a little bit better indeed. And very soon, you guys are all going to be working back on the GP's offices. So everything should start coming around here really nicely. It really, really should. We also have $20,000, so I reckon a training room right here could be kind of useful. It's a bit of a weird shape, but it kind of has to be that shape, otherwise we can't do it. So you know what? Maybe we'll not do training there. Maybe we'll do something else. Maybe a staff room. That seems like it would be the way to go. So let's copy this one. And let's rotate it a little bit. And let's move the door to be right there. And that'll work. We have another staff room. We can also throw some benches on this side of the little corridor that we have going on. So something a bit like that. We'll not throw anything down there. And we can even get some drinks machines over there, which will be beautiful. Let's go for a luxury drinks machine down here. And let's also make sure it's kind of warm. It's reasonably warm. We could maybe do it with a large radiator or maybe a regular radiator right about there. And that seems to have warmed the space up really nicely. I am a little bit annoyed that this area over here is so open, though. Not a big fan of that, but that's probably fine. Probably not too big of a deal. Have we got any... We actually can put posters out here. What if we do an anatomy poster just there? And a brain anatomy poster just there, just to make the area look a little more interesting. And I guess we could technically do a bunch of benches down the middle here as well, couldn't we? I guess that would sort of fill up the corridor that little bit better. So what if we do... Well, what if we do just that? What if we just throw a bunch of benches way down the middle here? So something like that. Training course complete. That means we have a bunch of GPs going to work in their offices with, well, general practice, which is beautiful. There we go. So that fills up the space. That'll give people places to sit, which will be absolutely beautiful. Let's see. Hospital attractiveness of 70%. We are 69%, so that's fine. You want a promotion. You seem to have... That person is actually deciding to stay. Okay. Not bad. All right, so the GPs are all back and sort of working. This area here seems to be doing an all right job. We also need to get 1% on hospital attractiveness. Let's see what we could do for that. I guess a plant there, and I guess a plant there could help a little bit. Maybe a plant right there. And there we go. Hospital attractiveness has been achieved. Not bad. This area down here is not considered very attractive at all, which is fair enough. We could do maybe some canvases or something. So a canvas there. Maybe a canvas. I don't know. Where else can we do a canvas? We can do a canvas there. And we can do a canvas. 1, 2, 1, 2. So there? I guess. They're all spaced out evenly, technically. And then we could probably get away with doing the same on the other side. So maybe... Huh. I guess we just do the same pattern, right? We just do the same ones in the same places. So you there, and then I think this one was up at the end, right there. And then this one goes in the middle, right there. All right, that area seems a little bit brighter, a little bit more friendly, a little bit nicer. So that's great. We've also got a challenge, which has been done, and pandemic. We still need to do this, so we're going to send you home for the time being, but we have got a little bit of money, so we could get a plot down here to help with that a bit. We also have this plot up here, which could be useful, but I'm thinking maybe this one up here for that kind of specialized treatment. Plus, it's only $25,000, so let's buy that plot up there. We cured 2 of 7 people. That's a bit rough. That is a little bit rough. We might need to do more... We might need to do a bit more training. I think there's a distinct possibility that... I mean, you are ready for some treatment training, so let's do treatment 2. And let's have a guest trainer come in to do that. And let's see then. So you need treatment training, but we can't give you treatment training. You could use treatment 2, but we're not... I mean, you already have that technically. Unless, no. You are... So you're going for treatment 2. You could probably go for treatment 2 as well. I don't know if that's useful in for a nurse. I really don't. I know treatment can be useful in there. We don't have a nurse in the pharmacy right now. What about you? So, what's useful in the injection room? Treatment skills. Okay, well in that case, you can go learn treatment 2 as well. And you've got treatment 1. I don't know where you work though. Can I tell you to go back to work? You're not looking for work. Okay, I'll tell you what. Let's say... I mean, you've got treatment 1 already, so let's send you in there as well. Although I can't technically afford to train you, so that's a little bit awkward, is what that is. That's definitely a little bit awkward, but that's fine. We got 2 of them getting trained up in treatment 2, so, you know, that's fine. Totally fine. This is about to be built as well. We do need someone with research over here, but I think that's... No, never mind. I thought that was him coming over. We'll send you home. So let's have a look at this. This is only accessible through this building, although I guess they can technically walk around. But it has some good space, so I reckon we can get a Pan's lab back there, or this corner, or something like that. So we'll get our Pan's lab up there when we have the money to do so. We'll go ahead and promote you as well. We also probably want to upgrade the operating theaters at some point. Because, I mean, if we go here and go to items, we have things like the medical sink, which we can throw more of. I mean, it only increases hygiene, so whatever. Treatment and diagnosis power can be, you know, boosted off of this, though. So, I mean, you know, maybe throw one of these back there and throw one back there as well. This gives more treatment and diagnosis power, too. And I don't think there's anything else we can do that's going to necessarily do anything, but, you know. Oh, wow, the anatomy thing, the display skeleton, they actually boost training. That's... okay. Oh, we've got these as well. Okay, some more treatment power, and... that's not much. We can afford both of them, though. So the operation monitor, obviously can't afford, but that is a useful item. We'll have to get that at some point when we can afford it. That'll be super useful. Let's have a look at this room as well then. So, is there anything in here specifically for this room we haven't unlocked yet? Dartboard. I love it. I love it. I love that there's a dartboard. What about in here? If we have a look at this room. So, items. Anything specific to this room? No. Okay. What about chromotherapy? Anything specific to chromotherapy? No. Okay. That's all right. You are threatening to resign. We're going to send you home. Is your happiness just general? Your happiness is generally increasing. So my staff do seem to be somewhat unhappy, but they get cheered up a little bit, I guess, when they go on break or something. So that seems all right. We also don't really seem to have any major queues at the GP's offices, which is great. And we are kind of close to getting, you know, hey, we did the thing. So that person's happy. We are quite close to curing 5 patients at Turtlehead. Looks like you're going for treatment. Are you going for treatment? No, you've got an appointment at the GP's office, but we're at 81%. Tell you what, let's just get you treated. And let's sincerely hope for the best. You are not getting treatment. Let's see. Have we got anyone else we can send for treatment? I'd really like to get 1-star hospital. Let's see. So you're the only one we can send, apparently. Unless there's other people with Turtlehead, which is you. Yeah, so you are going to the head office as well. Okay. So there's a chance that this will work out. Let's have a little look here. So the staff skill is only 50%. Diagnosis certainty's not there. Let's find out if we've killed you. Let's find out. Are you dead? No, we did it. All right, not bad. Not bad at all. Let's see then. Let me go to research. You know what? I'm gonna pause the research and say upgrade the head office. Because getting upgrades for that thing seems like a really good idea. And possibly also getting more researchers too. Might be worth getting more researchers. So what if we go to this room, go to items and say... I mean, +1 research power is great. We could throw this here though and get another researcher. Which I kind of really want to do. It's expensive, but I kind of really want to do it. I'm also thinking a whiteboard. Can't do it behind them. Sort of there, top end of the room. Doesn't do much, just adds to prestige, but that's fine. So, let's hire you. And let's say you're immediately going to be trained in research by my researcher. So there you go. Let's get you trained up. And then what we're going to say as well is that you can only ever do research when you are, well, when you're good to go. So then we can go ahead and say, get an extra doctor in there, and we'll have 2 people doing research. Which will be great. Now, as this person's their happiness is increasing, we'll send you home. And we kill the person with Turtlehead. Okay. Well, we're very, very close to not killing people with Turtlehead. There is not much of a chance that you are going to be... cured there, so that's excellent. What about you? You're 68%. I reckon we maybe just let the diagnosis get done properly. I think that might be the way to go here. Because I really don't want to, I really don't want to keep killing people. But I do think we need to just upgrade this room. I think that might be part of it. You know, because the room's not bad. You know, the room's not bad. It's just, we keep killing people. We really keep killing people. It's kind of a problem. Let's throw the operation monitor there. And let's throw one there as well. Just to add a little bit of prestige. We can also throw some medicine cabinets into the corners. So like that. And that should, you know, help with surgery a little bit. It'll just add on to the it'll just add on to the power of the rooms ever so slightly, and hopefully everything will work out for us right there. As for over here, we actually do have a bit of a queue for fluid analysis, which we kind of knew would come about, so probably gonna need to get another one of those ASAP. But while we have the money, let's get a Pan's lab, because we've kind of needed one for a while. It does need to be 4x4, so I'm thinking I'd kind of like to put it, I don't know, I'd love to put it there, but that's, well, I guess there works, and we can just expand it like that. So the room kind of has this weird little extra bit there. And the entrance to it, I suppose, can go, I guess, right there. That should work out. We'll throw the machine there, and we can do, I guess, a large radiator in there, and maybe a small radiator over there. I don't know, maybe 2 small radiators would be better for a large room like that. Let's see what else we can do. We can get some plants. In the corner, we could do a cupboard down in the corner. That might be a better thing to put down there. What else can we do? So this is just decorative. That's fine. We can do a clock up there. We'll do a notice board over there. I want this to be level 3. It's a large enough room that I think we can get it to level 3. So let's do a nice bin beside the radiator. Let's do some hand sanitizer beside the door, a fire extinguisher beside the hand sanitizer. And I guess we're probably just going to go with some canvases. So we'll do that one. We'll do that one. And we'll do that one. There we go. So that'll be that room sorted. It is going to need a doctor, and I think it's treatment, right? So, extra treatment skills, yes. Alright, so doctors, unfortunately, I mean, you've got bedside manner. You'll increase the happiness of patients, but I don't think I want either of you. Let's have a little look at my staff then. So, at the minute, none of my doctors actually I mean, you've got treatment. So, where do you work? You're on call at the moment. What is your job set up as? You are head office only. Interesting. Okay, so if you're specializing in treatment, what I'm thinking is we change you about so that you can technically do those, because those are going to be treatment as well. I think you can do X-ray as well, but that I think is diagnosis. So we'll let you just generally do treatment. And we'll get another doctor with treatment as well. So this way that doctor's actually going to have things to do, which is kind of important. And I guess over here, I mean, we have room for more rooms, but I don't really know what the demand is right now. So we'll leave it as is. We'll just go ahead and throw more silver benches over this way. And I reckon maybe some silver benches just on here as well. Because we'll probably have a decent number of people coming in with pandemic at some point. So we'll hopefully have plenty of space for them to sit. We'll also throw a drinks machine and I reckon a nice large radiator to warm the space up a little bit. And one up there too, just to keep them nice and warm. Alright, so that'll hopefully do good for us. Research has been completed, so both of my researchers are going to go off to the research room and start working on the upgrade for the head office. And considering we have a little bit of money, let's go around and say, start upgrading some of our machines. So we'll upgrade this. We can upgrade the Jab Master. We can upgrade the Drug Mixer and the Easy Scan. We can upgrade the Heart Racer. We can upgrade the Fluid Accelerator. We can upgrade the Heart Racer, and we can't upgrade the Easy Scan yet. We need a little bit more money. There we go. So everything is queued for an upgrade. Some of the rooms will technically be offline for a little while that goes on, but I think we'll manage. I do think we'll manage to do it. It's actually kind of interesting seeing that there's like 5 rooms getting upgraded actively at the minute. That's not bad, actually. That's kind of great. So we'll be able to get through those super quickly. These guys are doing fantastic work in research as well. It's going to be 2,000 points for that, though, so that's going to take a little bit. But let's, you know, sincerely hope that we don't kill people who are in here as VIPs. Hold on a minute. Staff skill is awful. We kind of need to train you in more surgery, don't we? That is definitely a thing. I think we might need to train both of you in more surgery. You kind of need to level up, though, so if you wouldn't mind. I didn't realize just how bad the staff are in here. We actually did it, though, so that's nice. We've got that going for us. We actually cured someone. So, a success thus far. And this is upgraded to Colorizer 2. Not bad. I also didn't realize that the machines actually change a little bit when you upgrade them. So if we keep an eye on this, yeah, added the little bit in the side there. And then over here, we've got this being upgraded. That's really cool, actually. What's the difference on this thing? Because it's Heart Racer 2. So if we look at that compared to Heart Racer 1. Oh, it has like that central column there. Interesting. So it's just a better thing. This right here is Easy Scan 2. The difference being... I don't actually know. What's the difference? Oh, it's got like these things under here. Okay. So yeah, it just makes them look different, which is really cool. I really like that. I do really like that. Let's promote you, and you want a bit of training. I'm assuming you are ward management. Oh, speaking of which, that's what we could put over here. We could do a nice big training room. Or 2 smaller training rooms, but I think we'll go for a nice big training room just because we have the space for it, so we'll do that. We can move you to there, I guess. Sort of right in the middle. And we need the lectern, which can go front and center, and trainee desks can go back and forth. Really going to try and pack them in here. So immediately prestige level 3. I reckon I can get 2 more. I can get 1 more, that's fine. So the trainee desks go in. We'll get a... Can't really do a whiteboard. We'll do... What else can we do here then? We have a bit of money. Let's have some fun with this. So the anatomy model will do +1 to training speed, which seems like a good addition. What else? We've got the skeleton somewhere, I think, does good for training. Yep, display skeleton. So, I reckon the skeleton can go there, which is +1 to training speed as well. We've got anatomy posters and stuff like that. So anatomy, those will both help training speed too. So throw those on the walls. That doesn't do much. Food pyramid doesn't do much. That's just prestige. Notice board doesn't really do much, but I think we'll throw a notice board in here anyway. Could do some chairs. I don't think we need it. But we also have the encyclopedias, which will do a good boost to training speed as well. So let's do a few of those. They're a little bit expensive, but they're really good for that training speed. So right along there and up to there. So far, so good on the training room. I reckon we could maybe throw some at the back of the room too. So one there, maybe one there. And I don't know, whiteboard doesn't do much. Training desk isn't going to be any use. Could do windows, but I don't think we need them. I think 30,000 on a training room It's probably more than enough money spent on a training room. Let's also throw a salty snacks machine up here. And a few more benches. So there we go. That'll be fantastic. I don't think we actually put a radiator in there though, so let's do that to warm the room up. And that is going to be fantastic right there. That is going to be fantastic to have. Now let's have a little look at who's working in my wards. How many people can we get to have ward management 3? 4 of them available. All right. I'm gonna assume that they're all working in the wards. Unfortunately, we need to spend a lot of money to train them, so never mind. We could train one of them at some point, though, I suppose. Train one of them and then have them do the training for all the other ones later. That might be the way to go. That might very well be the way to go. We'll need the money to do it, though. And I still don't think we have enough. I think we're gonna need like 40,000 to train one person. I mean, let's have a look. Train you, ward management 3. You're the trainer. Yeah, we can't afford it. We need 25,000 to do this. And I can't actually run the game. So there we go. We've got 30,000. Let's say you can be trained. Ward management 3 by this guy. Start the training. And then this doctor can do, or this nurse can do all the training for the other nurses at a later point. But the good news is we no longer have people complaining about pandemic because, as it turns out, we can treat pandemic. Now let's see here. You don't have treatment, so you can go. Do you have treatment? You have a free slot. That's perfect. All right. Let's throw you in here. You're going to learn a qualification, and that qualification is going to be treatment. And we'll have this nurse do the training for you. There you go. So you're going to learn treatment, and what we'll do is say that you can do those 3 jobs right there. So we'll have 2 doctors that can do treatment. Wow, he had a hat under there. That's amazing. Okay, fair enough. You know, I'm looking at this, I'm thinking we could probably get another machine up here. Let's do luxury snacks. Get some jumbo nuts in there. Because let's be honest, as we all know and as we're all very familiar with, everybody loves jumbo nuts. I haven't met anyone ever that does not love to just get a big old handful of jumbo nuts. You know? And then you just put them in your mouth and really just savor the experience of just having jumbo nuts in your mouth. I think that's going to be it for today, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for watching. Next time, we'll hopefully treat one more person with turtle head. In fact, are you going for treatment? Hold on. Are you going for treatment? You are. All right. All right. Let's see what we can do here. Let's see if this will get us the 1 star that we're wanting. And apparently ward management 3 is done. So just before we wrap up, we'll go ahead and say ward management 3, you do the training. You guys are getting trained. Start the training. There we go. All right. So are we going to succeed right here? Let's hope so. Let's hope so. Let's have a look. And yeah, there we go. Oh, perfect. We didn't unlock anything, but perfect. Not bad. Ah, Smogly. I always forget about dear old Smogly. I do not thank you for reminding me of its existence. My compliments on the development of your surgical practices, although it is rather base as far as practices go. If you're going to insist on rummaging around inside of people, do remember to wash your hands. All right. So now we need to train 20 staff, 30 patients in surgery, get a cure rate of 75%. We're only at 50%. That's fine. That seems all right, though. That seems all right. Like, it seems like we're doing a decent job here. I'm actually really pleased. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be it for today. Thank you very much for watching. This has been 2 Point Hospital. It's been my pleasure as all. I should know my outro at this point. I really should. It's been my pleasure as always, and as always, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.